Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Noxer. Welcome to a brand new Fortnite video. Today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to take the high ground from your opponent if they already have it, especially when they are already in a base. So, right here, we're going to jump into this situation. It is a top 3 situation, and both of my opponents are in a porta fort. So, I'm not looking too good right now, and this guy's going even higher with his base. So the first thing I want to do is make sure I am ready for the fight. I'm going to go ahead and campfire, reload all my weapons because I just was in a big fight with like 3 guys. So gotta reload everything. And I start to hear shots from the guy. So I'm going to get out of here as soon as I'm all healed up and try and figure out where my opponents are. Now this guy was making himself very vulnerable. If you can, if possible, you want to take your opponents out of the high ground. That is my first step I like to do. So I see that there's only 2 wood panels, so I'm going to RPG the one and scar the other, and that's going to be quick enough that he's not even going to be able to back up. He's trying to, but he's going to not make it, and he's going to fall to his death. Now, it's a 1v1, and this guy is obviously way above me, so this is what we're really going to be focusing on, my plays right here. So, I'm standing back trying to figure out exactly where he is. I try and take him out like the other guy, but he gets down in time. Alright, now he starts to rebuild his base up, and he's in a pretty good spot. He can shoot down on me easily, so what I want to do is put myself in a position where I can shoot at his base to get him out of the high ground without him shooting at me. So I build this wall and a roof so I can see his base and possibly shoot at it without him shooting at me, but he starts shooting grenade launchers at me, so I have to push. Now, I make sure I always place a wall, and if he can still see me, I do like to place a roof on top of that wall. Okay, now we're getting into the actual fight. He has the high ground right above me now, and I gotta push up. So what I'm gonna do right here is try and put a staircase and then put walls around me, and place that floorboard right there and place another staircase. But he is smart and he wants to keep the high ground, so he just builds above me. So the first thing I want to do is just make sure I'm safe, make sure he doesn't have a clear shot on me. So I like to just box myself in right here. And then once I'm ready, I like to edit myself out and build staircases. Now this is a very good tactic right here. I'll just let it play and then I'll go over it step by step. Alright, so to take the high ground right there, what I did was I built a staircase right here, and then I built walls on that side all around me, and then I placed a staircase facing him, and then as soon as I do that, I don't give him a chance to think or anything. I just take the high ground from him, and boom, place walls right on top of him, and now he is below me. Now, as you can see, he still is able to easily get to me and shoot me, so I want to make sure all my sides are covered up. And since I don't know what his base design is, and I don't know if he'll be able to get right up to me with, like, one staircase or whatever, I just go ahead and make sure I'm in a good spot by going up another layer. Now he's coming up to me. Boom! Take him out. There you go. So I'm just going to let this play out one more time in full speed. So I want to make sure that I'm always covered and he can't get a full shot off on me, whether that is placing roofs or just walls I could place in this scenario. Then I try and build up to him. I was going to build walls around me and then continue to just build over him, but in this case he went over me, so I had to box myself in, and then I did the same tactic I was going to do right there. And then you just want to make sure you're surrounded in walls and everything, so that you are safe. And then I go up another layer just so I can secure the high ground, and he tried to rush me. If you were in the situation where he is right now, whatever you do, do not push straight up to your opponent. They could easily be waiting for you like I was. You want to do tactics like this, where you place stairs and then you build walls on the opposite side just so you can go up while you still have your sides covered. However, if your opponent's more than like 2 or 3 layers above you, you want to do the first strategy I mentioned and try and just take them out. They would obviously take a lot of fall damage if they were several layers up in the air and possibly even be eliminated from the fall. But once again, just make sure you always have yourself covered with walls, and make sure you just build staircases over them. As soon as you get to the same height as them, you want to build over them immediately before they even have a chance to try and take the high ground. Whenever you're both at the same height, you want to take that high ground immediately. But yeah, I hope this did help. If it did, make sure to drop a like, and I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow. I upload Fortnite videos every single day, so feel free to subscribe if you would like, and let me know what you want to see in future videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.